Hello, everyone. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Let's start off with a little golden singing bell. Get these crystals charged up. Today, we needed a lot of rose quartz. I don't know what that's all about. I'm sure it has something to do with all the stuff going on in the world, but today we're in front of this beautiful rose themed stained glass panel. We've got lots of rose quartz in the picture. So your job right now is just to absorb all that rosy love. Just absorb it. Nice. So if you're new to Pick a Stack, what we do here is you think of an idea, an issue, or a question that has to do with your life, somebody else's life, relationship, job, career, the whole world, whatever flips your cookie. And then you choose one stack, two stacks, or three stacks. So here's stack one, stack two, stack three. And each stack contains an oracle card and two tarot cards from two different decks and a crystal. So go ahead and stop the video if you need to. Think of your idea, issue, or question and pick one or more stacks and then come back and join us. But if you're already ready, we'll just jump right in and get started. So, stack number one. If you chose stack number one, your crystal is the fabulous Citrine. I like having the light behind that. Look at how it just shines right through. This is the stone of the mind. Ancient cultures believed that placing citrine on the forehead of an elder would increase their power. It helps attract abundance. It's also known as the merchant's stone. For example, I have one of these in my cash register. It can help increase self-esteem, protect from negative energy, open new thoughts, and promote clarity of thought. It also has the power to calm and soothe and can help with depression. So this is going to resonate with the solar plexus and the sacral chakras. The solar plexus is all about joy, so carrying this can help you find joy in your life. And it's interesting too because I don't choose the crystals. My guides choose the crystals. And I'm looking at all three of them, and they're all kind of on the clear side. And then we've got all the rose quartz, and this is all very calming, very soothing. So, I wonder who needs that in the world today. That'd be everybody. All right, so your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux. And dun, dun, dun. It is the Three of Wands. I'm going to bring that up closer to you. So the Three of Wands, this is somebody looking out at a ship. The ship is, it's coming towards the person, but it is not coming towards the person in the water. It's coming towards the person in the sky. In other words, it's a higher dimensional ship, or a higher dimensional something coming towards you. That's a really cool image. The person is wearing green, which resonates with the heart chakra, but has a red scarf. And that's, get it done. That's the passion. You can tell there's a little bit of wind because the scarf is moving. And then there's three wands. Now, three is a sacred number. But also notice there's two wands over here and one over here. These two don't have any growth on them, but this one does. So, that saying of your ship is coming in kind of applies here. It can also mean, because wands is fire, it can also mean some kind of relationship issue where maybe you want to be with somebody, but that somebody's already with somebody else, but there's something about three here. But there's two over here and one over here, so there's a separation. Because this is a general reading, I can't hit it on the nail on the head for everybody, but there's some kind of separation here. But the message I get is be with the one that has the growth. In other words, go on the path that has growth for you because your ship is coming in. Don't worry about these other ones over here. Your growth is over here and your ship is coming in because of it. Okay? It's almost like a beacon. Hopefully that makes some sense. Your second card is from the Angel Tarot cards deck, and it is the Knight of Earth. So your ship is coming in, and there's a knight coming in as well. Now, the Knight of Earth is also the slowest moving knight because, the Earth moves very slowly. Now, it could be that you are the knight as well, but there is a knight here. And I feel, for a lot of people anyway, that the ship is coming in, the knight is coming in that's related. So somebody's going to come in and help you. But you need to make sure that you, my guide said, you choose door number 3, which is that path where you're going to grow the most. Okay? And allow that knight to help you. Now, the knight can come in with a message. It can come in with physical help. It can come in with financial help, but there's somebody coming in to help you in some way. All right, your third card is from the Chakra Reading Cards deck, and it is card number 4, Grounding. There we go. And it's a tree. And that's interesting because we just had the Knight of Earth, which, that's Earth. So let's see what card number 4 says in the book. Card number 4 is Earth Star Chakra. I'm going to go turn the light on because I didn't realize it was as dark in here as it is. We'll see if that helps a little bit. Now we have glare. You have attracted this card into your world today as a sign that it's time to get grounded. You may have been feeling a little scattered with your thoughts and feelings and finding it difficult to focus and concentrate. Maybe you're feeling stressed and busy due to the many demands on you and are finding it difficult to create and manifest positive outcomes and experiences in your life. No, you are not alone. This is a very common feeling, and it is easy to get caught up in the whirlwind and craziness that surrounds you. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for you, and the best thing for you right now is to get centered and grounded. The most powerful way to do this is to align with and reconnect to the beautiful Mother Earth. You are encouraged to take some time in nature, connecting and receiving the abundance of energy and magic she has to share. Now, each one of these cards comes with an affirmation, and this one's affirmation is, my energy is completely grounded into the healing energy of the earth. So, your ship's coming in, somebody's coming to help you. Your job is just to stay grounded. I feel like there's a lot of things going to happen in September. August was a pretty busy month, but I think September is going to be even more so. I feel like intense, for some people, the word intense doesn't even come close. I know for me, September is already today's the 2nd of September and it's already so intense. I'm wondering, am I dressed? I don't even care if stuff matches. I just want to make sure I'm not going out naked. Am I going to the right place on the right day at the right time? So if you're feeling that, it's not just you. There are intense energies around. Excuse me, I'm going to lose my voice today. I need to drink more water, I guess. So, if you chose stack number 2, your crystal is the fabulous Aura Quartz. Look at how pretty that is up against those roses. So, Aura Quartz is clear quartz that's treated. They fuse titanium crystals to it with heat and vacuum to give it different colors. Sometimes it's rainbowy. This crystal Excuse me. It's blue, so it resonates with the throat chakra, and all of a sudden I'm having problems with my throat. So there's somebody out there that you need to speak your piece with someone or with multiple people. Or you need to speak in front of people. But you need to clear your throat chakra, and that's what I'm getting out of this. Everything that happens to me during these readings, I take as signs. I wasn't having throat problems before I started the video. So this crystal is also about astral journeys. It has a very high frequency, can help remove energy blockages. So if this is you where you need to speak your piece, I would take one of these and lie down and place this on my throat and then do a throat chakra meditation. This can also open up creativity, not just communication, but creativity. So this crystal is also good for helping with all the chakras. It can also stimulate and raise Kundalini energy. It can activate the third eye, assist with clairvoyance, help you read people, help with psychic activities. Physically, this crystal can be used for healing vitality, strength, eyes, brain, ears, and the central nervous system. So this can help you feel grounded, which is interesting because that was in stack number 1, but also centered and energized. And it's just pretty. So that is your crystal. Let's see what the cards have to say. See if they have anything to say about the throat chakra. Okay, the Page of Swords. Swords is all about truth. So either somebody's going to come in with a message for you, or this is just an affirmation that you need to speak your truth to somebody. Notice the sword is pointed down. This is not about, being a warrior. This is not about going into battle. This is the messenger. If you look, this person is young. They're neither male nor female, but they're young and they are the messenger. And they have birds with them, and they even have these little feather type like armor. They look like they're metal, but they're also feathers to denote that, think of a carrier pigeon. It's a messenger that is either bringing you a message or you are the messenger. You could be bringing yourself a message or you could be bringing it to somebody else. But there's a need to speak the truth. Whatever's inside you, get it out. The days of holding stuff in are over, okay? As we move forward, everything is about speaking our truth, showing our true selves. Because you know what? There's a lot of people these days that know the truth before you even speak it. So don't even try to keep it in anymore, all right? Don't hide your true self. Okay, so the Page of Swords, this is air and truth. So now as an affirmation, you get the 8 of air or the 8 of swords. This is from the Angel Tarot deck. And the 8 of air, like I said, it's the same as the 8 of swords. 8 is abundance, but in other decks, this would be 8 swords. It's almost like you're feeling like you're under attack. Now, I wouldn't be afraid of 8 unicorns because I have unicorn energy, but if I had 8 horses with horns running at me, I'd be a little intimidated, right? I would feel kind of trapped. So it's almost like it feels like you have stuff coming at you from all sides, whether this is family, job, career, relationship. But there's this swords theme, all the stuff coming at you. But you need to speak your truth. You need to stand up for yourself and say, no, boundaries. Okay, there's the word. Boundaries. Set your boundaries, because people walk over you or will walk over you if you allow them to. If you don't say no, they're going to keep coming, just like these horses, these unicorns. If you stand up and you say, hey, no, back off, you are setting your boundaries. But if you're like, yeah, okay, I'm going to get trampled. Yeah, you're going to get trampled. So just remember that whatever you put out there through your feelings, not even through your mouth, but through your feelings, how you feel about yourself, that's how people treat you. And those days are over. Now, isn't it interesting that we have this, which is throat chakra, and then we have all this speaking your truth and standing up for yourself. So to me, the message is coming through really, really clearly. People will treat you like you expect to be treated. So stop expecting to be walked all over or pushed up against the wall or whatever. Stand your truth, speak your truth, know your truth, and get it out. Don't just hold it inside, okay? Super powerful. Your third card is from the Chakra Reading Cards deck. And this is the card of Divine Wisdom. This is card number 36, which is a 9. Look at that pretty picture. Divine Wisdom. Let's see what card number 36 says. Divine Wisdom. So this resonates with the Soul Star Chakra, which is above our heads. You have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at all times. As you may know, you are deeply connected to and an expression of the divine light of the universe. This divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. This light is all-knowing, wise, and all-loving, intelligent light. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips, that you are made up of this wisdom, and that it runs through your blood. You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. It's time to tune in, connect to, and become aware of the divine wisdom that lies within. Trust the calling to deepen and awaken this aspect of yourself as you start to also trust the wisdom that comes to you. Take a moment in a quiet place, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside your heart offering you the answers and singing the song of divine wisdom. The answers lie within the chambers of your own heart. The affirmation for this card is, I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. So, stand up for yourself and speak your truth, and start accessing the divine wisdom that is inside of you. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Listen to the universe. You know, sometimes the best thing we can do is just go outside in nature and just listen to the trees, listen to the water, listen to the sky, listen to the sun, listen to the moon, listen to the stars, because they have lots to tell us if we're willing to listen. All right, that was stack number 2. Stack number 3. If you chose stack number 3, the stone is the fabulous Icelandic Spar, also known as the Viking stone. Supposedly they used this in their travels as a compass. This one has really cool, there we go. Look at the rainbow right there. See that? It's like fire. Love it. So this is a type of calcite, and it is believed to be the Vikings' mineral of choice for their fabled sunstones, and is remarkable for its double refraction. This stone has polarizing attributes and can amplify and cleanse energy from the environment. It may help restore your motivation and accelerate your growth and development, including raising your consciousness and awakening psychic abilities. It may also provide insight and clarity to the causes of negative emotional states and resistance to change. It may be useful for past life healing sessions and is a powerful detoxifier. It can also help dissolve pain and lower blood pressure, and may harmonize the body's ability to assimilate calcium. And it's beautiful. All right, your first card in stack number 3 is, oh yay, more swords. We had swords in stack number 2. Here in stack number 3, we've got the 10 of swords. Now, what I feel from this is kind of like stack number 2. If you're this person, you've got all this stuff coming at you and you feel like your hands are tied. But what's interesting is this man's hands are not tied. He has something around this wrist and something around this wrist, but they're not connected. He's just got his hands behind his back. So it's almost like you are making yourself feel trapped. Now, having said that, other people cannot make us feel a certain way. We allow ourselves to feel a certain way. Sometimes because it's easier to just give in instead of fight. So I feel like this is almost a continuation of stack number 2, where you've just got all this stuff coming at you. Your head is down. But if this is you, okay, doesn't matter if you're male or female. This person is a male in the picture, but that's beside the point. Look at, look at the muscles that this guy has, okay? If he wanted to, he could just move his hands out of the position that they're in right now. And he could get rid of all those swords like that. Okay, they're all just hanging there. So, are they a figment of your imagination? Are they things that you could very easily get rid of, but this is the norm, so you're just used to it? It's time to be done with this. Whatever your swords are, they're emotional baggage that you can just be done with. And you need to be done with it. You've got the power. The power is in your hands. The power is in your hands. It is also in your mind. Okay? I'd also like to point out that he has not been punctured by any of these swords. Okay? They're outside of him. So whatever it is that's going on in your life, it's outside of you. Let it go. You don't need to deal with it. Excuse me. Let's see what your second card has to say. Okay, so your second card is the 7 of Earth. Now, Earth is like pentacles. It's very grounding. I mean, look at it. You've got this big old wise tree in the picture. And this is all about pausing. It's almost like, okay, here's your swords. Oops, there we go. Here's your swords. Stop worrying about them. You've got this elder with you, or you are the elder, and you're worrying about nothing. Remember, these swords are external to you. They are not a part of you. They're outside of you. They only bother you because you allow them to bother you. Kind of like, my guides are so funny. So this is the 10 of Swords. They're like, yeah, think of your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife. Your ex might be one of those swords. Okay, send them love and light and then move on your way. Don't allow them to get under your skin. They're not under your skin in the picture. All these things are external to you. Don't allow that stuff to get under your skin. Stop worrying about it. Just be grounded. And remember, what you worry about, you attract. So if you're worried about not getting along with your ex, well, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get along with your ex. Instead of doing that, say, you know what? Every day I'm just going to put an intention out there that we're going to get along so much better than yesterday. See, I'm not saying we're going to be friends. We're not going to be lovers. I'm saying we're going to get along better than yesterday. And then tomorrow, say the same thing. And next thing you know, you're not arguing so much. Ooh. So your third card is from the chakra reading deck. And I just have to have all three of these up because look at this. You've got your 10 of Swords. You're going to deal with all that. You're going to stop worrying about everything. And then you get the spiritual awakening. Just look at that picture. Feel that picture. That feels so amazing to me. I can feel those sparks coming out of this person's head. And it's card number 29, which reduces down to an 11, which, guess what? That's the card of spirituality. So this resonates with the crown chakra. And the pages don't want to allow me to find them. There we go. Spiritual awakening. You have pulled this card into your reality today as it's a powerful time of spiritual awakening. The whole planet and everything on it is waking up slowly from a big, long sleep. The ancients called it the time of the awakening. Our hearts are opening and expanding to experience a deeper sense of love and wisdom. This time is an important rite of passage for you, and you are waking to a deeper sense of your spiritual being. Your awareness is expanding, and your connection to the wisdom of the universe is stronger than ever. Sometimes this can be uncomfortable and challenging. However, always remember that through these challenges, you have the ability to grow. You are being asked to let go of anything that is stopping you from experiencing this deep connection at present. Isn't that interesting that we were just talking about the 10 of Swords? That's all about releasing stuff that is not good for you anymore. It's time to discard old beliefs and bring in new ones that support your growth. Make sure to nurture this process by meditating, attending attending a weekly spiritual group, or reading books that can assist you in this powerful process. Your vibration and energy is moving to a more refined state of being, and you are currently receiving divine messages and healing as you deepen your spiritual awareness. I just want to add that we are receiving messages all the time. Sometimes people come into my shop and they say, you know, I never get any messages from my spirit guides. And I just look at them and their spirit guides are like, come on, we give you messages all day, every day. It's just you aren't paying attention to them, or you're denying them, or you're going, la, 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 I'm not paying attention, right? So it's time to pay attention to these messages. This is a great time of change where what you knew to be true is restructured and a whole new understanding is birthed within you. All good things take time, so be patient with this awakening and trust the process. The affirmation that goes with this card is, I embody my ancient wisdom and I am open to the divine spirit within. So what I get from your three cards is you're going to release all this stuff outside of you. Okay? Remember, the power is in your hands and your mind and your heart. You're going to stop worrying about things that you don't need to worry about. And you will have your spiritual awakening because you're going to allow messages to come to you. So, that is stack number 3. Let's do a little golden singing bell. For those of you that stay till the end, you get a bonus with the singing bell. This is so good for opening your heart and your throat chakra and your high heart chakra. So just allow it to sink into your whole being. Absorb all the rose quartz. Connect to it, absorb it. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. I love you. I send my love through the video. And may you be blessed with love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, and divine health. Namaste.